We live in Brooklyn, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby. We're trying to make it, baby.
Probably adrenaline rush, but I mean, I said one of the worst beatings I'd ever seen. You know, was back in the days. I saw this Shylock had come to collect his money, and this dude didn't have the money, so the Shylock had.
I'm sorry, what?
Shylock, Shakespeare, moneylender, hood moneylender. Mm-hmm. So the dude
Any
came.
particular racial component?
Well, actually, believe it or not, the two guys that came were just the enforcers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, so they came and they, you know, you could see how it played out. They came and it was just time to whoop the guy's ass. The time for, paying up was late. The boss done sent you to send a message. So they are wailing this dude out right there in front of 501 Lefferts. Mm-hmm. And I mean, they working this dude out. So his wife saw the beating. So she was like, oh no, that's just not gonna happen to my man. So these dudes are businessmen. They can't, when it comes time to being an enforcer, you get in the way, you're going to get what you're going to get, because if they don't do what they're going to do, most likely there's going to be repercussions from the boss. So they taking it to this woman. So now it's a fucking full-on Donnybrook. It's a man and wife fighting two trained dudes. So the man and wife team, they're losing. And this woman is taking every blow that her man is taking. Bad blows. But somehow she kept getting up until those fucking dudes were so tired of this fucking fight, they just left. Because this woman she was relentless. I mean, the dude, he was just like, I'm just going to get my ass whipped. And she was like a wild she-devil, and they just was like, yo, we're now taking injuries, and this shit ain't worth it, because it's supposed to be a one-sided beating, and they just fucking left. But it's like that Brooklyn hospital beating, when that guy, bitch-ass dude that he is, this girl is fighting with another girl, and it was like two teams of people fighting. So the girl from the other team was fighting a girl from his team. So while they were engaged, he goes and he gives her some savage body work. And he is wailing on this chick's body like George Foreman. I don't know how she didn't collapse from the shit. And somehow she stayed engaged with her woman, and she just sucked up these body blows. So honestly, these women are made out of steel, man.
Did you guys happen to see the woman in Atlanta who got into the fight with the security guard?
No, what happened? She worked him over?
Well, she.
What happened?
Well, it's a little hilarious. I don't know what they were fighting about, but she's arguing with the security guard.
Yeah.
And it's her and her friend and these her kids, I guess. Mm-hmm. And, I guess the argument heats up, and she just starts swinging on the security guard. So, you can't do this. Female think sometimes they can just swing on people and get away with it with no repercussions.
Exactly.
So the dude pulled out the taser.
Oh, sorry. So he started tasing her?
He tased the shit out this lady, man. And I mean, to watch her drop to the floor in front of her kids.
Oh, damn.
It was sad, but it was also funny. And then some, I guess whoever her dude was came in there. But then when the guy reloaded the taser, he quickly turned around and got out of there too. But,
so yeah. who threw the first punch?
But the security guard didn't throw any punches. He took a verbal beating from the woman, and then she, threw about 5 to 6 punches before he tased her.
Oh, wait, so that's the shit?
Damn.
God damn, she fell like a fucking building.
You'll be seeing this momentarily.
Shit.
Right.
Yo, she felt like a fucking building, man. She felt, her legs locked. Them currents, those currents locked her legs.
This was just recently. This was like,
wow. And she's not a big rough house bitch.
No.
She swung. She took a few good swings at the security guard.
Wow.
That's funny.
Well, you'll be seeing this. That's pretty hilarious. But oh my damn. That's hysterical. That's really funny. I mean, they turned it into a GIF file, because I mean, she literally fell. The currents locked her legs up, so she just literally fell like a fucking statue.
Aid is enjoying this most things.
No, the funny part about it to me is if you watch the video,
Yeah.
and I never really heard the audio. Maybe I listened to the audio afterwards, and I guess the kid is hysterical and crying.
Yeah.
But if you look at the little kid in the red shirt, how he jumps up and down when she falls, looks like he's telling her, "You got knocked the fuck out." What happened?
Oh,
Like-
you serious?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And she really swung on the guy kind of hard. It's sad the way women react.
See, but don't you think that's indicative of today's culture of a woman can do anything, and if you hit her, you automatically a bitch, and you ain't a man, and so on and so forth.
Right.
So it's giving these women this false sense that they can do anything, and if in hopes that a guy is like, oh, I'm not going to hit a woman. I'm like, that's crazy, because a woman can inflict some significant damage. Like I said, if an MMA woman came and you let her hook off on you, she's fucking you up.
Right.
She's trained to do that. She knows how to throw a proper punch. She'll kick you in your fucking head and you'll be knocked out. So, women need to just understand you can't be fighting with men. You can't be thinking that you can just get into these physical confrontations. Here it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basing up in a dude's face.
She's basing up in his face. Let me see.
Man,
Okay.
it's kind of long. You may have to.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward that shit, because she's getting up in his face. Oh, she's got that aggressive stance, because we all know what it looks like when you're about to fight. You got your chest puffed out. So now
You got to go. I'm looking at the video you guys are seeing. You got to move a little further than that. But yeah, this is all just talking. And she already pushed the security guard.
Now she's
right. She already pushed him, and that's still early in the video.
Yeah. Now you can't be doing all that shit. See, I'm looking at the shit. This is aggressive behavior. You don't know she could have a shiv, a razor,
and then her friend gets involved in it. Yeah, the fat girl always got something to say.
Come on, man.
You understand what I'm saying? When she clearly needs to just go somewhere.
Oh, see, now this is just too much.
Yeah.
They up in the dude face too much. See, and right there, first of all, you crowd in my physical space, so I would have to push you off of me. Just
You're not looking at the titties at all?
Man, I don't give a fuck about them fucking titties.
We saw what it looked like before the titties came in. So he actually retreats, at some point during this video and goes inside.
And so the security guard is actually filming this?
Yeah, I guess they have cameras on them somewhere.
Yeah. So he leaves the scene.
Yeah, he goes inside, so
he's inside, right.
Yeah, he's back inside, whatever.
And she's still outside ripping.
Yeah.
What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was there someone in the cart? Maybe up at least 5 little children, like 2-year-olds,
are witnessing this behavior.
Right.
So the security guard, he's inside. So let's see.
Still yik-yakking.
She's still. So this is wrong. So this is a verbal.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
look,
no,
see?
hell no.
She just swung on him.
She hit him about 5-6 times.
So she's chest bumping him. She pushes him. She punches him.
You understand what I'm saying? And then,
He's
still
trying to keep
nothing.
her back. Now he's trying to keep
Took her shoes off.
Swung
She's
again.
getting a stance.
That's a right. Another right.
He's giving her ample time to just calm down and get out of here.
So she's straight throwing blows.
Yeah, she's
on him.
throwing blows. So at this
She's
point,
wrestling with him.
yeah, at this point. You see the little kid? Look at the little boy. Look.
Let's see that again, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
shit! See, this is what the fuck you get, man. She is literally, come on. Well, let us say, come on,
Push her
son.
off. Bzzz. Nice.
See, that's what I'm talking about. And you know what? On the real, she got away with a lot more than she would have if it was a dude.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
the dude was literally, okay. Well, you saw from the video. She is just basically hitting this dude, hitting him over and over
Now watch
again.
when the male friend comes in and acts like he
So
wants.
he's reloading his
Yeah,
shit.
he's reloading.
He's loading.
What you want?
Yeah. He there's a point in time where you can see the guy actually thinking about it. Like, you know what? I think I'm gonna just turn around and get out of here.
So let me.
Here you go. Here comes the thought process. Like, look.
Oh, you see the dot?
Yep.
Man,
The dot on him.
yep.
You got the dot on him.
He said, "Man, you know what? Nah, I don't want that. I'll see you later on."
I'll see you later. I bet. Yeah. Yeah. And the guy's like, yeah, I'll see you too. He put the beam on him.
Nice. This
That's
is one of the best videos we've had.
That's right. He put the beam on him. Keep talking. Keep talking. Yeah, yeah. But you got your distance though. Yeah. You doing all that. wolf ticket selling ghetto madness, but you notice he backed up once that dude reloaded that shit.
Well, now that's a high note to go off on.
No, wait a second, man. If we got just 2 minutes, just 2 minutes.
You got time.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. I just want to really hear you guys' opinion of this next story. Okay. Smelly French family ordered to leave. I'm going to mispronounce the name because I don't speak French. Smelly French family ordered to leave the Musée d'Orsay Museum. The couple and young child were on a free trip to the Musée d'Orsay with a charity that supports hard-up families. So I guess it's families that's not doing well economically. As the group browsed a room with paintings by Van Gogh, a security guard told them that they had to leave the building because people were complaining about their smell. The worker with the Act of Dignity charity said, "I argued with the security man, telling him the family were all decent and properly dressed. We moved to another room, but we were again met by 4 museum guards who ordered us out of the building." Claire Hedon, vice president of the ATD charity, said she had written to Aurélie Flippetti, the French culture minister, to complain about the incident. The director of the museum told the French media he was saddened by the treatment of the family. Now, do you think, because I've been in an experience once in America and once in Paris, when I was faced with something like this. One was, I forgot what movie we was going to see, and that stink motherfucker.
Yeah, we were in the Ziegfeld.
Ziegfeld to see something,
yeah.
And this motherfucker was stinking like a corpse.
He was one.
I mean, he motherfucker smelled like death.
He was one of these fanboys, fanboys, these nerds who look at animation and read comic books all the time and don't think about anything but comic books, no pussy, nothing, which means they don't care about their appearance or their hygiene.
So he was stinking like a motherfucker. So he had the big thing of popcorn. I remember the most expensive popcorn and the most expensive beverage, big tall beverage.
Could have been episode 1. Did you see episode? You never saw episode?
No, I didn't see episode 1 here. I saw episode 1 at in what was it, South Carolina, and I saw it also in
okay.
No, I saw episode 1 down Sheepshead.
Oh, okay.
So, but in any case, whatever movie it was a big movie. I know it was some kind of big film.
It was a big movie.
And this fucking dude stank to the point where it was like, yo, you gotta move. So they kept moving the dude all over the place until eventually he had to leave because you couldn't sit with them.
It was sad because he's like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. And
I had to put cologne because I always carry my oil. I put cologne into my
funk-y.
And I guess it's a situation where you can't tell because I was in I had an experience, and I have nothing against French people or anything like that, but I was not prepared for what I had experienced. Now I'm on the train. I don't know a lick of French, other than we and parlez-vous français or whatever. That I don't know. I can't communicate properly. I'm on their train, and we were on the way to the Louvre. It was so stink on that fucking train. It smelled like not gym funk, because gym funk is people that had taken a shower but then worked out and they get the smelly bill. Bum funk is different because you're starting already from an unshowered point and then marinating in that shit, and you're fucking, because you're wearing every article of clothing that you fucking have.
Stew.
So you're wearing every bit of clothes that you own at one time in a fucking train. So you sweating like a goddamn hog in a fucking dryer, and you stink. The whole train smelled like that. So I literally was like, listen, I don't know where I am. I'm getting and this is, I didn't have no GPS and no shit. I didn't have no smartphone back then. I got out of the fucking train and walked the street. I just hailed the cab and was like, yo, the big museum, just take me there. Because I could not tolerate that shit. Now, do you think it's unfair that they asked these people to leave?
No, man. I mean, listen. It's just like, to me, it's the same thing with, well, it's akin to the big folks who have to buy 2 seats on a fucking, on a plane. If you are not in accordance with whatever rules or regulations of the institution, the building, the place, the event, or whatever, if you don't know it, that's unfortunate. But I mean, if everyone else is very clear on the situation, you gotta go, you gotta pay extra, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Because I think if this is the same way, if you went in there with some of those rodeo assless pants that ate rocks, you know, and you was up in there, and you know, basically you weren't in accordance with the dress code. You know, you just I don't think it's anything wrong. Maybe they could have given him a ticket, you know, whatever, you know, and come back next
come
day.
back after you showered or whatever
Because
the fuck.
I tell this story, and this doesn't sound well for me. I was one of my former businesses. We had a loft, and I had to do all of the contracting basically myself. And I was dealing with not asbestos. I was dealing with what do they call it? Insulation, that glass insulation.
Oh,
so
God.
between the place already was a bedding factory. So they were cleaning like foul feathers and stuff to put inside of pillows. So you had that smell. There was a meat factory in the next building. Yeah, that was your chance, man. That was your chance. There was a
Now I'm leaving you alone with the meat
yeah,
factory,
whatever,
though.
yeah. So you had and it was the middle of a hot New York summer. So you have all of these smells. I'm sweaty, the fucking nasty ass, you know, chemicals from the stuff that I was using to clean the walls. I was terrible. And I remember I was like, yo, I need something to drink. I go to the store to go get a drink. There was a brother at the counter. This motherfucker said, whoo! He backed up and he was like, yo, you are too furious for me to even buy. He left his money. Black dude in the hood left his money and his shit on the counter to go get some air. I mean, I was that funky. He was like, yo, he said his exact words was, you furious. So I guess he meant the funk
That's angry funk.
That's angry funk. And I was like, yo, I had to apologize. I said, I know I stink. I'm sorry. I just need some beverage, man. And I quickly got the fuck out of the store. So these people obviously, and it's weird because the first time I'd ever experienced anything like this really was, I was at a club called, remember we used to go rock at Ludlow's? Mm-hmm. And there was this French chick there and she was dancing. I'm like, yo, I'm smelling B.O. So I'm thinking, well, maybe she was doing yoga or some shit like that, aerobics or something. So I didn't make the connection. I'm not one of the people like, oh, smelly Frenchman. I just didn't make the connection. But then there were stores we went into. It's just a cultural thing. But I mean, I just think
From a bees or something.
yeah,
those
the
are flies.
flies around the fucking carcass and shit. But yeah, I mean, I just thought the story was sad because maybe the people from being amongst themselves, they couldn't tell how badly they was kicking, you know. But
Well, so there's your lessons, folks. Wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
Be careful how you break up with people.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause you don't want to get stopped or stabbed 10 times.
Don't put soy sauce on your rice and steal your gay
Yeah.
lover's drawers.
And don't wear assless pants like 8.
Yeah, and
on
don't
that
fuck
note-
with security guards that got tasers at the ready.
That's right. Anyway, thanks again, folks, for coming through. Can and Skillet Sauce. So forget Facebook, Insanity Check, Twitter, Insanity Check 12, and of course our YouTube channel, Insanity Check Radio. We'll be back again next week.